You may look at the Google Pixel 5's price, its pedestrian appearance, and the lack of hype around its launch and think that it's not worth considering. But I've been using the Pixel 5 for 2 months now, and it's one of my favorite phones of the year. Before I get into all the reasons why I love the Pixel 5, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so we can keep bringing you all the great videos that you love. Now I'm just going to get right into it. The biggest reason to buy the Pixel 5 is for its camera. For the end of 2020, people are rightly excited about the iPhone 12's new camera capabilities, but the Pixel 5 is right there with it, and in shot-to-shot performance, I actually think the Pixel 5 outdoes Apple's latest. During the day, the Pixel 5 takes bright, colorful, sharp photos, but doesn't overdo it, and its HDR processing just brings up the shadows and brings down the highlights to make everything a little more pleasing to the eye. And at night, the night sight mode turns on automatically and takes photos that you wouldn't believe. And the Pixel retains more color and more detail in those dark areas, which is not something that you see from any other smartphone camera. And best of all of this great camera experience happens without you touching a single setting or tweaking anything. You just double press the power button, the camera launches, and you can start taking photos. You don't need to edit them afterward, you don't need to switch to different modes. Everything happens automatically. It makes even the most basic photographer look like a pro at times. The hardware quality, and more specifically the design, is definitely a low point of the Pixel 5, and that doesn't improve when you've used it for 2 months. The only thing that really stands out is just how simple it is, except for when you get the sorta sage green color, which I recommend. The rest of the hardware is just boring all the way around. There's no sort of design element or flair that would catch your eye, but it is efficiently done, and it's a metal frame, and it's a great size with just a 6-inch display. And on the display front, it does everything that you need. You don't need the highest refresh rate or the highest nit rating. You get everything that you need out of just a regular 90 Hz OLED panel here. And even though that hardware is a little bit basic, it still has all of the extra features that you care about. So even though it's metal, it has wireless charging, it has fast charging, good speakers, and small bezels. It's also rather light, which is very surprising in today's modern Android landscape that's extremely hefty. Google's take on Android differentiates itself from every other company because it's simple and helpful, and most importantly, it's burdenless. The Pixel 5 doesn't expect anything from you. You pick it up and it's just ready to show you what you need. You can jump in and out of apps and multitask quickly, and there are no additional settings or themes or customizations to go through in order to make it do what you want. But Google adds in a bunch of little features that all add up throughout the day to improve your life. There are little things like the Google Assistant just sending you notifications for things that you need at a time or place. You also get extra notifications for music that's playing around you or things that are changing on your phone. And my favorite is a gesture that you can turn on that when the phone goes face down on a table, it puts it in Do Not Disturb automatically. It's all of these little things that you wouldn't notice or think to ask for on any other phone, but when they're enabled on the Pixel, you're gonna love them. And for the first time with a Pixel phone, the battery life is actually good. Google pared back what the Pixel 5 does, and that means that it gets great battery life even out of a relatively small battery. Whether you're just putting it face down for Do Not Disturb or leaving it in the corner, it barely uses any power. And when you do need to top up, you get wireless charging and fast charging. You can even use reverse wireless charging to power up your Pixel Buds or your smartwatch. With so much going for it, I'm shocked that more people are not recommending the Pixel 5. For only $700, you're getting a lot of the flagship experience so many people are lusting after. You get an amazing camera here that can go toe-to-toe with any phone at any price. You're also getting solid hardware, even though it isn't necessarily flashy or spectacular. And you're getting a software experience that is frankly unmatched anywhere else except maybe on the iPhone. And Google has the best software support in the business. Yes, the Pixel 5 faces strong competition at this price point with the OnePlus 8T, the Galaxy S20 FE, and even the iPhone 12. But the Pixel 5 shouldn't be overlooked in this group, and in my opinion, it's one of the best options for anyone, even if you have a higher budget. It's pretty clear why I love using the Pixel 5, but I want to know what you think about Google's latest phone, or if you're using something else for the same price or even less that you're liking more. Let us know down in the comments what your thoughts are.